Hello, hello. Back into actually this one will end up being quite early in the playlist, won't it? We're on puzzle number 2. It's my 10th or so. I had a bit of a break in the week, coming back to some more over the weekend. So what have we got? We got no 4 parity, so you can't have any 4 cells, which is quite, isn't it? I think I've normally seen it without 3 in a row. So that probably won't be too restrictive, particularly. Then we've got these average lines where the middle cell is the average of the other 2, which I'll probably end up thinking about that. How does it work? This is double. No, hang on. How does it work? This is the sum of those 2 divided by 2. So that doubled is the sum of those 2. Yeah. This doubled is the sum of those 2. It's probably how I'll end up thinking about it, but we'll see. And then normal x sums. So let's pop in some of those x sums. That can't be a 5. 3, 4, 5, 17. Also 3, 4, 5, 27. 4, 5, 6. Does 6 work? 6 works, isn't it? 41 is either 7 or 8 with a 1, 2, 3 here. So like now that can't be too small. Although actually it can be like a 1 and a 3, can't it, with a 2 here? But that's interesting anyway. Oh, if this was 3 and then 15, 3, 4, that wouldn't work, would it? Hang on, let me put this one in, and then I can start thinking more about that. We haven't got any triples or quads, have we? No. So if this were 3 with 14, that just straight up doesn't work because 6, 8, and 5, 9 both don't work. That's 4 or 5. Doesn't do too much. How about if this is 4 and then... Oh, and the other thing is... This doubled is the same as that. So the value of this is the middle cell tripled. The total sum of these 3 is the middle cell tripled. So if that's 4, that would have to be 3. Which is interesting. If this is 4, that would have to be 5. Ooh. That's pretty. That's very pretty. 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I suppose as well, if that's 4, that's 5. But if that's 5, we're definitely including all this. So that's going to be relatively small. It can't be 1, obviously. Oh, that can be a 5 as well. Can't be a 3. So if that was 5 and that was 4, say, then that would be fine. It's doubled. It's the sum of those 2. So 5, 4, 12, 17 puts 2. Meaning you'd have to be 1 and 7. Some way around. That's interesting. And if you're 3 here, those 2 sum to 13. If you're... Here's a more interesting thought, maybe. If that's 4, 3 means you have to sum to 13 without using 4 or 5. That would have to be a 6, 7. But that's okay, because then that's just 5 or 8. So 4, 5. And if you're 4 and 5, right, then 4 and 5 means you need 2 things that average to 5, but that could be quite a lot of stuff, couldn't it? Yeah. So 4, hang on, 4, 3. Hey, this is interesting as well. If this is 4, 4, 3 puts 1, 5. Ooh, 4, 3 puts 1, 5 like that. Like 4, 3, 1, 5. Because of this. This would have to be 5 and 2, which then breaks. So if that goes 4, 3, you have to have 1, 5 with the 1 on the inside, so 4, 1, 3. That's then 5 and 2, but then that would have to be 1 or 3 to make it work. So this is 3, and this sums to 13. That certainly can't be 9. So 9, because I should be able to write down what this is. 9 and 4 doesn't work either. So this does have to be a 6, 7 pair, meaning that's a 5 or 8. Interesting. Now that sum, well, hello, that sum is done. So if that's 4, yes, I think if that's 4 and 5, you get quite a lot of pressure on it, don't you? So if you go 4, then 5, then those two sum to 10. That can be done quite a lot of ways, actually, can't it? Yeah. How about if this is 5? No, that seems fine, because you could be 2, 1, 3. Be a whole bunch of stuff, really. Interesting. If this is 7, and that's a 1, 2 pair, with this being, oh, it goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's interesting, that one of those is a 3. 7 puts 1, 2, 3. Does 2 and 3 put pressure on this? Yeah, I mean, that couldn't be 6 at that point, but 5 seems fine, doesn't it? Because 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 1 works, I think. And the 7 and 9 down here. So that's still got some options. I mean, I can pencil mark all that, of course, can't you? Not that it's all that useful. If that was 4, that wouldn't work because of these pencil marks. If that's 2, and there's various ways that would be fine. 6, 7's interesting at all? Maybe. And these cells, I mean, that can't be 4. Can't be 1 or 2. Obviously can't be 5. Why am I saying it can't be 4? Of course it can be 4. 4 would put 5 and would put 3. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Maybe that is more interesting than I thought. That can't be 9, of course. 8 doesn't work either. So if this was 7 would mean these sum to 14, meaning 5 and 9. 6 means those sum to 12, meaning, oh, whoops, didn't want to do that. Meaning 4 and 8. And yeah, let's think about things like, if this is, let's get rid of that for now. If that's 6, that has to be 4 and 8, making this sum to 18. That's way too much. Hang on a minute. Yeah, because this can't be this small. Right. There we go. So this sums to 9. Either that's an 8 or that sums to 8. Depending on if that's 4 or 5. And so if it's 4, that's just straight up 8. If it's 5, then you've already ruled out 3, 5 from that. But there's 5 and 1, so it would have to be 2, 6, wouldn't it? Yeah. Very nice. And similarly, I suppose this cell can't be, hang on a minute, if that's 4, this can't be too big is basically what I'm getting at. That even can't be an 8. It's 3 8s are 24, aren't they? So if that was 7, then that would be a 4 or 5. If this is 4, then you're 5, 2. Yeah, no, this can't be 2 anymore because that's 3. So you get a 4, 5 pair. And now this is relatively big. If that's 6, that just instantly breaks, doesn't it? So you get a 4, 5 pair up here. And I feel like I should be able to say more about this, but I don't think so. Yeah, hang on. If that's 5, 4, 12, 17 would need a 2. I don't think that's that interesting yet. Right. If this is 4, then it sums to, that has to be a 6. Because that can't be 4, 7. 4, 6, 8. Which means that sums to 18, sorry. Yes, and that leaves another 6. So that is a 7, whoops. This sums to 21. So that's either 1, 2, 3. Ooh. So if that's, and this is either, oh, it can't be 4, 7. So that is 5, 4. This sums to 12. No, that sums to 9. Come on, John. Do the maths. 9 here. That's a 1, 2 pair, which is lovely because it means that can't be 7. That's an 8 with a 3 there. Awesome. 4, 6, 8. That doesn't look good. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, I'm wrong here. This sums to 21, right? And needs a 1, 2 pair. Oh, sorry. That's 41, not 42. Oh, yeah. Have I used any of that? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I'll double check that after the recording. I won't try and do it now. But I'm pretty sure that that's fine. So the thing that I realized was going to be hard was the fact that if those two are even. Also, remember all the rules, that there's some even odd stuff going on as well. As I say, I think it's maybe more for just a bit of disambiguation at the end. So if that was 7, that would be 1, 3, and that would need to be a 5, so that doesn't work. That is 8 and 4 like that. And if this, so that's got to be all even there, and we even know which way around that goes. For multitude of reasons. Right, we're back on track. Sorry about that. Right, 6, 7, 2, 3, 9. 4 somewhere here. What's this cell? Can that be a 6? Yeah, 6, 4, 2 would probably be okay. No, I don't think it can actually. Look at that. If that's 6, that has to go 6, 4, 2, meaning the sum's 12. That would be 5, 17. That would also have to be a 2. So this is a 1, 2, 8, 9 thing. And if this is 4, then how do you make those two sum to 8? You can't. That is 5 and 4. And then those two just sum to 10. However, they want to, which is nice. 6 here would make those two sum to 15, which they can't because of that. So that's a 5. I don't think does that much immediately. That sums to 27, 30. Need to make 15 in 3 without using 3 or 5. Or in fact, 3, 4, 6, 8, 5. mean, that can't be a 1-2 pair and it can't be a 7-9 pair. If that's 9 and 2, that has to be a 4. If instead that's 7, that can't have a 1 on it. That is weird. 7 and 2 needs a 6, isn't it? And 2s are placed. Nice. Oh, I totally misread this. Every 4 consecutive cannot be. So 3 is the maximum. So that's like odd and even. Oh, maybe I didn't. Just get myself confused now. 1, 5, 7, and 9. 1's here. This is all odds. That's even. Oops, 8 there. That's good because that gives you all of this. That's not 1 and 9 that way round. Lovely. 3's not here. So if this was 6, then that would also have to be 6. That doesn't work. That's got to be a 2. This now. 9. Uh-oh. Oh, what? How? Is my maths just appalling? Yeah, sorry, that's a 9. Oh, I need to stop going to the check mark so quickly. Have a bit of confidence in your logic. Not that that often goes well. These are all odd. That's going to be even. Anywhere else? Not I can really see. That's done, that's done. This is not yet done, but it's basically there. How about this guy? If that was 7, that would be 1 and 9. If that's 6 and those two sum to 9, which they can't do. So that is 7 and 9 like this. So if that one, make it odd. That can't be odd because 4 evens in a row. Then that column is fine. All right, that's all my X sums. Oh, that's been there for ages. So, well, not all the X sums, basically all the X sums. Well, kind of, because that's just the line logic more than anything, really, isn't it? Parity along here. So I've said that if those two parity changes, then those two parity changes. They could all be even though, couldn't they? A 4 in the middle and then a 2, 6. In fact, they definitely have 2s and 4s on them. If you were 2 and 4 on the outside, you'd have a 3 in the middle. Sorry, 2, 4 like that with a 3. Or you're 4 in the middle with a 2 and then a 6. Yeah. Nice. 2, 4, 6, 1, 7 leaves 9 and 3. That seems to work fine. How about this guy, maybe? Oh, no, so if they're all even, then you get 4 odds in a row. Right. That looks a bit more useful. 2 and 4 like this. If that's 2 and 8, right? Then one of those two has to be the 6, but that doesn't really matter. Sixes now go there and there. I think this has got to be useful, hasn't it? If that's 8, that just straight up doesn't work because that's going to be odd. That's even and then 8. So if that was 7, oh, this is 5. Do a bit of Sudoku at some point, yeah. 1, 7, and 9, 3 and 5 that way round. With a 1, 6, 7, and 9 here. So 5 and 7 puts a 6. That doesn't work. That's got to look like this. 7's there. 1's up here. Let's try that again. 1s and 4s. That's vaguely interesting. Maybe. Not sure. Right, and then there's odds and evens to finish it off. 4s are there. 6 is up here. What's that? That's a 1-9 pair. Meaning I don't really have to worry about this. If they're both odd, that's also just fine, isn't it? 6 to 8. 8s, 4s. Maybe I do need to do a bit of proper pencil marking. 3's there. 3's. Maybe. That didn't last as long as I thought. 5's there and there. What's this cell? Oh. Nah, I'll keep it. Use your brain. What am I not saying? 3's, that's even. Is a here or here? No, hang on. There's 3. There's a 3. Don't know why I was ignoring that fact. Nice, that's broken up that column well. I shouldn't have to worry about that. That's got to be even. It's just one of those two. One even left here, but that could both be odd, I want to say, yeah. That cell's odd. In fact, it's only 7 or 9, isn't it? Which is nice. Oh, that cell's almost odd as well, but it could be a 2. Along here, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 2 like that. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. What am I not saying? 1, 2, 8, 9. These 1 9s? No. That's not 8 and 2, look. So 9's at the top. 9's here. But that seems okay. Ah, there you go. There's a 1 9 pair. Maybe. That can't be even now. So that is the 4 there. So those 4 in a row. This is now all odd. And what does that mean? That's even and there's 2 and 8. There's a 5 there. There's a 5 here. Ha. It's still holding out. 9 to 8. Those are odd, then that's even, but that's just true. For like many multiple reasons. 9 to 8. Come on. What can't I see? If this is 9, that's 1. That's weird. So that's even. So if this, yeah, if that's 2, 8, 6, 9, 1, that all seems okay. Maybe along here, because if that's 2 and 8, right? No, that's okay. Where's a 4 in a row that is going to sort everything out? Not quite here because there's an even somewhere. Because I was thinking if that's no, but if that yeah, that's all broken up already. That's all absolutely fine. That's all absolutely fine. So it can only be Sudoku. Is it a wing? Let's be honest. Probably 1968. So one of those two is an 8. That's not 8. I'm appalling at spotting. Appalling? Yeah. At spotting things like that. So this might take me some time. Sorry. And also, it might just be something trivial I'm not seeing. I feel like I might want to get rid of color scheme. There's a 7-9 pair there. Oh dear lord, sorry. Hopefully that wasn't too long. It didn't feel as bad actually thinking about it. How long that took me to see 7 and 9 like that. That looks like an 8. 8 and 2. 6 and 7, 7 and 9. Excellent, nice. Yeah, lovely puzzle. Nice and straightforward. I feel like I poo-pooed the no full parity rule a bit. That actually gave some very nice logic and such at the end, didn't it? And throughout as well, to be fair. Nice use of the lines, outside clues and all. Yeah. Thank you very much for the puzzle. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Chat to you sometime later. Bye.